Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol YRIV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where these red line annotations are coming from. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that line right there. Not really relevant right now, and I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The big, not necessarily update, but more so confirmation area for today was right up here at this 88-cent mark, which I talked about in yesterday's video as resistance. And you can see after the big bounce up that happened this morning, surprise, surprise, you can see in the general sense, that's right where the price did ultimately have quite a few problems, from which it ultimately did start to, pull back to the downside. But on that pullback, that's a key word because it's not like it crashed to the downside. It's not like it collapsed to the downside. It just continued to kind of pull back in a slow and steady manner. So that's why I'm not saying the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that, because in all actuality, from a short-term trend line perspective, the price is still working on this trend right there. And then also from more so the overarching area, the price is still up above that purple line there, which is the famous 50 period at simple moving average. And that's an area that I talked about in yesterday's video where, from the grand scheme of it all, that's certainly the level that you would want to see hold strong. And so far, so good. It is holding, and the price hasn't even tested it. But that's an area where, if the price were to, not only break below this orange line here, but then also break down below that purple line, that would be kind of a warning sign that things are getting very, very shaky, and that this whole thing right here might just be a kind of a glorified gap and trap, pump and dump. Once more, not saying that will be the case. I'm just trying to explain why, the orange line here and that purple line are very important going forward. So we'll see how this all continues to play out. But yeah, pull back today. We'll see if the bull is going to eventually chip away and build a higher base or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.